seen lots of students in Swansea who faced that challenge. There was this student from Nigeria whom I rescued.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. And I came to the park to film about my coming to the UK 11 years ago, which today actually made 11 years of my arrival in the UK. And I met this gentleman. He just stood there and he was looking at what I was doing. I was like, okay, let's have a chat together in my video. And funny enough, he's been in the UK as well for over
about a year now.
So I will just leave him. I've not met him before. It's a random video, so I will just leave him to introduce himself to you guys.
Okay, I'm Suleiman. I'm from Sierra Leone, West Africa, and I met my sister here randomly, and she was making the video. I joined her immediately, and we started chatting, and we discovered that we are all from West Africa. She also studied here, right?
Yeah,
okay,
I studied.
Fortunately, she has been here for 11 years. I'm quite new here. The environment is new for me. You know, it has been a very beautiful experience since I came to the UK.
Okay. What's your name again?
I'm Suleiman.
Oh, Suleiman. Yeah. Suleiman, I used to have a friend named Suleiman. I'm sure Suleiman is watching this video now. Suleiman, I found another Suleiman here.
Well, that's it. We have Suleimans everywhere.
Everywhere.
As long as we are all Africans. I know these names are typical to Africans.
Africans, yeah. So which part of Africa, West Africa are you from?
I'm from Sierra Leone.
Oh, I'm from Nigeria.
I have quite a lot of Nigerian friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, way back in Swansea.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
Swansea.
All my colleagues have been Nigerians.
Oh, that's nice. So he's got lots of friends from Nigeria. So I know that people from Sierra Leone are watching this video right now. And I would like you to just let my audience know how you migrated to the UK.
I came as a student. That was last year.
Oh.
I applied. I've been, you know, the UK has always been my favorite destination for postgraduate studies.
Yeah.
I was, though some other family members were suggesting that I look for places like the United States or maybe Canada. But this place has always been my dream destination.
Yeah.
So I applied for the student visa, and fortunately enough, I got it. It has been a very tough experience since I came to the UK, though, considering the cultural barriers, you know, the climate, the weather, and all these things. Yeah. But I'm finding it's so interesting now. The place is lovely. Quite recently.
Wow, I'm really glad you're really loving UK. Like I said in the video I was filming before you came in, that UK is a very good place. Yeah. And if you're looking at coming to the UK, this is the time for you to come, because there are lots of changes that will be taking place soon. I came 11 years ago, and when I came, the post-study work visa stopped in my time, and I knew how disappointed I was. But after a long time, they brought it back, which is why a lot of students are taking advantage of it.
That's the fortunate part. Sorry for that's the fortunate part of it, because I would have come to the UK for my postgraduate studies 4 or 5 years back, but I keep on postponing. I don't know why. Yeah. It's like something was, it's like a miracle was working behind the scene. Yeah. So until now, that when it came, I said, well, you know what, I think this is the right time for me to apply, at least, so that by the time I complete my studies, I'll be able to stay for the next 2 years and explore different options, see what the future holds for me. Yeah,
but you know, the good thing about you coming this time, I think God wanted you to be here this time, because once you finish your study, you're entitled to a post-study work visa. But there was something I shared on my channel a few days ago. Somebody was refused a post-study work visa.
Really?
Because the person went to have access to public funds.
Oh.
So this is something you have to be aware of as well. If you're in the UK currently as a student or skilled worker, please run away from public funds.
Yeah.
Because once you take it, at the time you want to renew your visa or you want to go for the next visa, you will not be able to get it, because it will definitely show that you have taken public funds. So Suleiman, how easy was it for you to come to the UK to study from Sierra Leone?
Oh, like I said, I have always had the dream to come to the UK way back.
Yeah.
And even though other friends, family members were suggesting different destinations for me, So for me, it's not a surprise for me because it's like a dream comes true.
Yeah.
You know, fulfilling my own, passion of studying in the UK, and I'm very much proud of it.
Yeah.
That I've been able to successfully complete my postgraduate studies.
Wow,
and I'm
congratulations.
looking forward. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward now to getting the postgraduate study and see how life will be for me in the UK in the next years or 2 years to come from now.
Yeah, that's good. So, you said you schooled in Swansea. How much is the school fees over there? At the moment,
when I came, it was, I paid my fees £16,500.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was comparatively to other institutions that I viewed, it was much cheaper.
Okay.
Because I was also looking at some other schools in London.
Yeah.
But the cost of living in London was much more expensive, and of course it's still very expensive.
Yeah.
So that's one of the factors I considered for applying to Swansea, considering the cost of living is not too high. It's moderate, and it's quite conducive for international students. You see, and it's multicultural. Of course, if you are from Africa, you find lots of African students there. So you not find it too strange. The only thing you have to endure is the weather, the climate. The weather. It's very harsh there. It's very cold. Comparing to England, the weather here is much moderate as against Wales, because Swansea is in Wales. So I have to go through the challenges, and of course the accent again. You have to struggle with the Welsh accent. The Welsh accent. Because even if they speak English, you find it very hard to understand them. You see?
I will give you a story, Suleiman. I was in Wales in August. I came for some challenges in Dolimok. I went for the walking in the cave, to climbing the rock, abseiling. Have you done those challenges, like those adventures?
I've done some adventures in the Mumbles. Basically, that are the beach areas.
I went to the beach. I went to the beach area as well, but that was in Dolimok, and I was literally in the restaurant where we're supposed to eat one of the days, and I could hear the cooks talking. I didn't really know what they were talking about, but they were speaking English.
Wow.
That's the thing, like they were speaking English, but it wasn't the kind of English that I am aware of. So if you're planning to come to the UK and you want to go to Wales,
don't be surprised.
Be ready for the accent, just like Suleiman is saying. I've experienced it when I visited Wales. August for summer holiday, I went for adventures, and I think I shared some of the pictures on my channel. Like when I was there, I couldn't even hear anything they were saying, but they were speaking English. So if you're planning to come to the UK and you're planning to go to Wales, you should be prepared for Wales. So how did you pay your school fees? Was it instrumentally, or you paid it one time at a go?
Yeah, like during the application process, of course they'll ask you to make your first installment. While I was in Sierra Leone, I made my first installment, and immediately I came. I think that was something like £2,000.
2,000. Oh, that's good.
£3,000.
Oh, 3,000. Okay.
And when I came, I started my studies. I think 2 or 1 month. Within 1 month period, I made my second installment of £3,000.
Wow.
So a total of £6,000. So the rest, I was paying it bit by bit. And they were not harassing us at all. I don't know for now. So they keep on giving us time because they understand. I'm quite sure that's the beauty of Swansea University, because I have some other friends that are studying in other universities, and they keep on complaining that the finance department keep on pressurizing them to make their payments and all these stuff. So that was quite different to where I studied. I never had any problem with tuition fees. They keep on. There was a time when they were reminding me, like, not only me, like
other students
as well, that you have to pay your fees, and that was towards the end of my studies.
Your studies,
and when I was writing my dissertation. So fortunately, I've been able to complete my tuition, and I'm looking forward to my graduation now.
Wow!
Around January.
Oh, congratulations! It's really good to hear that. And you told me that you have lived in Wales and you're just moving from Wales to Coventry. Comparing life in Coventry to Wales, what will you say? Is Coventry a very lovely place to be? Is it less expensive, or is it more expensive, or is Wales more better than Coventry?
I have not actually a wide look of Coventry yet,
Okay.
but I'm still adventuring.
Okay.
But one thing I would say is that I think I like the topography of Coventry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
the landscape
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah.
Whilst in Swansea, mountains and hills,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So if you are a person that likes nature,
yeah.
you know, I think you find Swansea very interesting because you know the landscape in Swansea is actually mountainous, and it overlooks the ocean, which is a very beautiful experience for some other people. You have lots of beaches around. So if you are somebody that likes to take a walk around the beach, Swansea is a very nice option, you know. And unlike Coventry here is landlocked, I would say so, and you cannot get that, I mean, facilities here. But it's also very, very nice. I think everywhere is flat. The topography is so flat, and it's quite nice. And of course, the English here is very plain. It's not like the one that you find very hard to understand, and you keep on asking,
what did you say?
Come on, you know. It's not like that. English here is very plain. So if you are somebody that, you know, find it very hard to get the accent, it's better you choose England than going to Wales, because of course their accent is very hard. And I have discussed with some English people here who also confess to me that they find it very hard to understand the Welsh accent. You see, but it's a beautiful experience though. It's good to adventure, right? It's beautiful experience.
Yeah, it's really good that you've got that experience.
You asked me regarding the cost of living. Well, for me, I've not stayed in London. I've not stayed there because many people keep on complaining that
London is very expensive.
But since I came to Coventry, I've not seen much difference between here and Swansea in terms of the standard of living or the cost of living. Because if you go to the groceries, you find all the items, you know, the prices are just similarly the same. You see. So I don't think there's quite difference between the price system between Coventry and Swansea. I think they have a standard for that, the whole of UK.
They do. They do. You know, like UK is a place that things are not really different. Like, provided you're in Scotland, you're in Ireland, you're in Wales, you're in England, their laws are the same. It's just that maybe there will be slight different, but everything is quite the same. So Suleiman, I'm so happy to have you on my channel, even if this is a random video, like we said.
It's unplanned thing. But it's like I have not prepared much for this actually, and I never expected this, you know. And honestly, this is my first ever YouTube video that I have contributed to.
Oh my God!
You know, and I'm quite timid.
No, you aren't.
You know, I'm very emotional in the first place, so I just have to, you know, kind of.
It's fine.
I mean, endure it because it has not been easy for me, honestly.
No, you have to. You know, in life,
I'm not the camera type. But
you can see yourself. You don't know how far this advice is gonna go. There are people out there. They are looking for a way to get this advice from you. You don't know how far it's gonna go. So I'm so grateful that you said yes. When I knew you were like, no. By the end of the day, I was like, no, let's do it. And here we are. We've gotten like 30 minutes video now.
I think you have boosted my confidence to do it now more.
Okay, you will. You will definitely.
Maybe in the future I'll be able to do it for myself.
You will.
Okay.
You will.
Guys, in the future I'll be able to make my own promotion, and it was very hard for me today. And but the name again, sorry.
Fajira
has just boosted my confidence. So with time, I'll take up the challenge to also give out my own contribution to humanity. Thank you for
people are there. Like this information.
You just motivated me.
Oh, that's good.
It's something I've never thought of before.
You see, I'm glad that you said yes in the end.
Yeah.
People are just there to hear your story because your story is enough to boost people. And when I was filming that video and I saw you coming, I had to pause the video and say, just see that I'm coming, you know, because I knew that this random video is going to help a lot of people, especially people in African countries looking for a way to migrate. Did you have any advice for them? People coming from West Africans, anywhere, like, do you have any?
Okay, if you are coming as a student, make sure you are financially equipped in the first place. And make sure you have made proper arrangements for accommodation. Because I've seen lots of students in Swansea who face that challenge. There was this student from Nigeria whom I rescued. He stayed with me for like close to 2 months. He came to the UK without arranging his accommodation. And immediately he dropped in Swansea. We met at the train station. And he was holding his bag like this. Don't know. I met him. I know this is a brother from Africa. So I asked him, where are you from? He said, from Nigeria. I said, okay, I'm from Sierra Leone. We are all the brothers. We are from West Africa. So he said he's a student. He showed me some of his documentation. They say, and I know. I said, yeah. So where are you staying now? He said, that's the problem. So he knew nobody. So I had to take him to my place.
Wow, that was kind of here.
He stayed with me for close to 2 months. And the reason being, he was making arrangements for his wife to join him. Okay? So that's the other challenge. And he had wanted the kids to come through, but because of accommodation, he couldn't make the arrangement for the kids to come. So all what I'm saying here, before you come, make sure you have made proper arrangements for your accommodation. That's the first thing. And make sure you have some some good financial stance before you came. You know, because when you come newly, you find it hard and you cannot get job immediately. Hope you understand. So you have to struggle with getting a job sometimes in the next 1-2 months. So if you don't have that financial capacity, it will be a problem for you. So 2 things: accommodation and get some financial. You have to get some finances to keep yourself during the few weeks or months until you get yourself acquainted with the environment and maybe you get a job by the way.
Wow, thank you so much. Like Suleiman has mentioned, the accommodation is very important. If you don't have accommodation when planning to relocate to the UK as a student or as a skilled worker, it's going to be really, really difficult for you. So when you're planning to come to the UK, try your best to think of your accommodation. And if you're thinking of accommodation, I've got a link with Amber Students which you can use to book your student accommodation. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below, so you can use it to book your student accommodation. It's really affordable, it's very straightforward, and once you book, they will secure a room for you. And the good thing about Amber, you don't have to pay. You have to pay on arrival. You don't have to pay, or even if you want to cancel, you don't get charged for cancelling. So thank you so much, Suleiman.
Thank you.
I really appreciate this opportunity and also this piece of advice you have given to my audience. I'm sure it's going to go a long way. So guys, we made it. I made him film this video unplanned. So thank you so much. I will be watching out for Suleiman. He's going to start his YouTube soon. So once he starts his YouTube, I will be sharing his content in the community, so you can follow him and hear his story and also see how he was able to make it through. So thank you very much for accepting to film this video with me, even if it's a random video. So guys, if you're yet to subscribe to join our beautiful family, please do not forget to hit on that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're going to be the very first person to see that video. Thank you for watching, and bye bye for now. Bye.